Welcome Aries to your weekly reading. This is for the 6th to the 13th of October. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aries, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then go deeper and take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Aries, I'm going to start off over here with the Fool and the Six of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. And what I'm seeing here, my dear Aries, is at the beginning of the week, somebody is coming in and they are going to be giving you something, Aries, that is going to have a wonderful impact on your life at this time. I feel that there is some kind of imbalance that you're going through. Perhaps, my dear Aries, you're all about work and you don't have enough time for yourself, your family, and your friends. Perhaps, my dear Aries, you are struggling in some way financially and you're always looking at how you're going to pay things, how you're going to make ends meet. Aries, this could be that you find yourself incredibly lonely at the moment. Perhaps all your friends are very busy with their own lives and you've got no one really to get out there and do things with. So what I am seeing is that at the beginning of the week, somebody's coming in, Aries, and they're about to give you something in the area that you are feeling this imbalance. And it's going to make the world of difference for you, because we see you then moving into the Full energy. And the Full energy here is excitement, a new beginning, a second chance of getting out there and doing something new and exciting. For example, my dear Aries, if you have been working crazy hours, like I said, your imbalance could be that you're all about work and no play. You get to work at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and you only leave 7, 8 o'clock at night. What we see is perhaps this week your boss comes in and they acknowledge that you are really busy, you don't have time for anything else, and they're going to get you an assistant. Now, once you get your assistant, time frees up for you, balance is restored, and you, my dear Aries, have this wonderful feeling of, at last, I've got my life back. I can concentrate on all the things I want to bring into my life, I want to see, I want to do, and so we see this excited energy of, at last, I can look after myself. So this is what we see for you beginning the week. Now let us move on and see what Hanged Man and the Star are all about, sitting in your possible challenges. Now, my dear Aries, this energy of Hanged Man is the energy of just hanging in there, waiting for something to happen, waiting for an answer, waiting for a resolution, waiting for a telephone call, and it could very well be connected to what this Six of Pentacles was for you before this particular person came in and made a difference. Now, what I am seeing is that you, my dearest Aries, are getting out of Hanged Man's energy, whether it has something to do with what we saw and spoken about, or even if this is another area completely where you just pulled back because you were unsure of how to manage something, unsure of what your next step forward should be. I do see that this energy of slow moving energy, things not happening, comes to an end because you are moving into the star energy, and so we are being told very beautifully, Aries, that things are about to get so much easier for you. Whereas before, you might have had this energy of imbalance, scarcity, things are not the way they should be, you don't have enough money to do what you want to do, you don't have enough time in the day to look after yourself or to visit your family or go out with your friends. This energy now ends. And what I love to see is that whatever this energy of the Fool is, this new beginning, this fresh start, looking forward to the future, it brings with it a lot of potential for blessings to come into your life. Good things are going to start flowing your way, my dear Aries. So that being said, I do not foresee any big challenges coming through for you. Now let us move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we've got 4 of Pentacles and the World. Now Aries, Spirit has such an interesting message. They want you to look at where you have been playing it small, careful and cautious. And Aries, this could be that there was, say, a lack of money, or you were feeling lonely and you didn't want to get out there. But anywhere where you felt as though you had to dim your light, you had to go under the radar, or you didn't want to bring any attention to you, Spirit is asking you this week to really take a look at where this could be coming up for you. Because of course, Aries, this is going to be personal to you. They want you to know that once you have this full energy about you, ready to take a leap of faith, excited by the future, and you have great possibility now of bringing blessings into your life, Spirit wants you to think big. Think bigger, Aries, than you have thought for the longest time. All those dreams you thought, no, I can't even go there. It's not possible. It's just a pipe dream. And to dream about it and to think about it, I'm just setting myself up. Aries, Spirit's saying, dream it. Think bigger than you have thought for the longest time. Energy is shifting and changing, and as these good things start coming your way, my dearest Aries, what is going to happen is that things that were not possible before start to feel like they could be possible. You perhaps thought you could never have your own business. That just happens to other people. People who are brave, people who have got great ideas, people who have got funding. You could not do that. Now Spirit is saying, really, Aries? You can't do it? I'm not so sure about that. You are entering into a different period, a different frequency. Tap into it. Start small. You don't have to go big and get offices and equipment. No, start at home. Start in your living room or in your kitchen. If you have an idea of something that you would like to do, Spirit is saying, create the gateway, create the portal. The time of you being scared and cautious is over. Now it's time to get out into the big wide world and spread your wings. And if one thing doesn't work out, my dearest Aries, so what? You tried. Then you will try another. Don't get intense. Don't hold yourself back. Look at this as a wonderful adventure that you have the possibility of exploring and see where it takes you. Now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we've got 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands. Now Aries, this is wonderful. It's always very exciting to see 2 cards that are not positive, especially coming through as an unexpected blessing, because we know that what is happening now is there's going to be a reversal of fortune. Where you have been feeling that you have been carrying an enormous burden, and Aries, this 10 of Wands could be connected to what we saw and spoke about, or it could be another area something that has been weighing you down for the longest time. It could be that you've been struggling with your significant other. You just haven't been getting on. It could be that you've been miserable at your job. You are so bored and your boss drives you crazy with them continuously micromanaging you. It could be, my dear Aries, that you've been very concerned about a particular family member. Maybe they're going through a really hard time and their burden is your burden. And we see that you have been carrying this for some time. And because you were in this energy for quite a while, you had this feeling about you of, my gosh, I just cannot see the end of this. It is like one long continuous hardship, and it's just one challenge after another. And I feel many of you thought, I'm going to be caught in this for the longest time. But as I said, this is your unexpected blessing. And so what we see is that whatever this is for you, it's coming to an end. 10 is a completion number. You're going to put this down. And of course, once the burden lifts, so this feeling of being trapped lifts. So once again, we are seeing this wonderful energy of being free, being liberated, being able to look at the world through the fool's eyes. Anything's possible. I just need to take a leap of faith. I don't need to play it small. I don't need to hang in there any longer. Blessings are on their way. What you create now, you can initiate and bring in. And my dearest Aries, what I do see is this wonderful energy of lightness of being. You've got a spring in your step. You're excited about life. You want to get out and about. You want to socialize. And there's this wonderful light energy of the Fool and the Sun coming into your life. A very blessed period comes in. Now let's move on and see what the possible outcome of the week is. And we have King of Wands and Ace of Wands. Now Aries, you are presenting as King of Wands at the end of the week. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And at the end of the week, we see you coming through with the energy of a king, strong, powerful, bold. Now the King of Wands is our proactive, dynamic, creative, and innovative king. You are going to be receiving this beautiful energy of Ace of Wands, the hand of God coming in, giving you this wand of infinite possibility. Anything is now possible, my dear Aries, whereas before things might have felt a little bit grim and a little bit dim, but not now. Now you are surrounded by this blessed energy. And so we see you accepting whatever this wand is for you. And remember, it'll come in an area that is relevant to you. You take it. We already see the wand in your hand. And now you are filled with all this wonderful energy of new ideas, new plans, new ways of doing things. And you cannot wait to get going. What an exciting week, my dear Aries. Right, let's move on now and get a message from your guides for the week. So we want to see now what Aries guides would like to share with them, please. And you have got victory, divine helpers. What a wonderful confirmation coming through. Aries, your divine helpers are coming in, letting you know that you are going to be receiving this energy of a victory, this blessed energy we saw over here. And here we see the blessing actually coming in and being showered upon you. It's your week to be in some kind of a spotlight my dear Aries, that could be literal or figurative. But it's where you now take that wand from the hand of God and you move forward on it, accepting that it's time for you to feel like you are in the winner's circle. You're seen, you're acknowledged, you are appreciated, and most of all, you are blessed. Aries, savor the moment. Make the most of all the blessings that are coming in. I do feel this energy could go on for you for some time, but as you see things changing for you and burdens lifting, all you need to do is work with our King of Wands energy and don't let anything wonderful slip through your fingers. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.